It's the lively city of Ahmedabad by night. And this is going to be the venue for a very important clash. We're in the western part of India in Ahmedabad and at the gigantic Narendra Modi Stadium. And India will take on South Africa. It's a very strong team. South Africa, the land of the Big Five, the Rainbow Nation, finalists in last year's T20 World Cup. The last edition of the T20 World Cup, and they'll take on the defending champions, India. So we're at the Super 8 stage, and it's the massive clash this between two top teams, and already the atmosphere, Chris Gaffney, Richard Kettleborough, the umpires, and both sides at full tilt. Remember, it was South Africa who won the toss. Very South Africa first.
Yeah, it is 4 changes, but back to the team that's been
Yes, Surya Kumar Yadav, just Sunny Gavaskar, India. 2 South African batsmen. Surya mentioned at the toss that it was tough to keep up South African side. And these are good batting conditions. The same pitch where India played South Africa in the bilateral. For it to be a similar pitch. Last time, just speaking to the groundsman, he reckons the bounce will be true on this. Sean Pollock, South Africa.
I think they've been in good touch with the bat in hand, and Aidan Markram, Quinton de Kock, Ryan picked the ball up front, but they've been the order.
Yes, Arshdeep. So the lights are on. It's
the field is not at what you would call deep third man, is more like a deep point, and that's because of the angle that Arshdeep can create bowling to the right hand.
Yeah, that first delivery look,
because that will dictate a lot of the field placings.
Looks to shape it away and try and find the outside edge, and that.
Just seeing the pace of this pitch already, it's a little bit on the slower side in batting and variety.
So much work goes into it, doesn't it? I mean, they
struck outside the line. He was looking to just paddle it. Thickish outside edge.
Him a little bit for the death, but also there's a
again, the odd ball might just stop on the batsman, so you might see some variation in pace from the bowlers. Chris Gaffney from New Zealand, 50 inside edge, and Rinku Singh.
You can Ravi just 9 deliveries bowled. This seems to be.
That's in the air, but in the gap, and the first boundary of the innings. So full toss put away.
Yeah, you saw the reaction of Jasprit Bumrah. He was very cross with himself. He might have been thinking Yorker, maybe he could shape it in and try and get through the defences. But Quinton de Kock
bowled him right through his defence. De Kock hitting across the line, and Bumrah striking in the first over.
Well, having hit that boundary.
There is a man in the deep.
Once again, field placing, have a look at that. Is
there's already signs that on this pitch there's no real pace for the back.
yeah,
That's in the air, straight to Hardik Pandya. Set the ball stopping on the batsman. And a double blow here for South Africa. First de Kock, now Markram.
yes, both openers gone.
This is nowhere near the pitch we saw when these two teams played. That's a long way. It's gone a long way into the crowd. Just picking it up beautifully, Rickleton. Right on the money again.
Kind of shot that the batting side wants when they're...
You can see he's and today.
Here and there.
Bumrah, a wicket apiece. 24 matches. Bumrah. Chipped in the air, and another wicket goes. Beautifully bowled. This is a master at work.
It's 3 wickets down. Rickleton goes for 7.
Absolutely magical.
The equation. I don't know what he's missing, the 5-2 and...
Outside edge. They need that, South Africa.
Yeah, just...
That's hit over mid-off. So consecutive boundaries. This one with a lot more authority.
And it tells you that David...
Oh, doesn't find the gap. He'll be disappointed. Opportunity was there. After 5, it's 31 for 3.
Now it's time for a little bit of adaptation with these two batters at the crease. And that's because the...
You picked that slow one, Temba.
Still got this last over here in the power play.
No doubt, the coach had high praise for him as well.
So much to use that word for Jasprit Bumrah because...
Gets it through. You'll hear the silence now around the ground. South Africa pick up a much needed boundary in this power play.
Much needed boundary there from the...
Punches, lovely by David Miller. The timing is excellent.
Beautiful timing that by David. Through the offside this time, not the onside. Looks like he's found it quite easy batting here on this surface.
Or a bit of seam movement, it's all...
Miller 18 from 9. And he's been quite solid so far. It's 41 for 3. Toughest power play so far with the bat for South Africa. Let's have it.
Axia.
That is placement that he might have been looking for on that offside, considering the field that he's got.
Yeah, it's a crack of a shot there by Brevis. Managing to beat the man at deep extra cover. Getting a little bit of length.
Much better length that Natalie. He pulled it slightly shorter on the first one, slightly defensive, loves the step hit. So you're under pressure. There we go, another one slightly shorter, probably thinking of giving him the single. Ideally, this is what he wanted to do the first challenge. He'll be a lot more comfortable bowling.
It's 4 6s for 50 in T20. Miller makes some room for himself, and that has flown across the turf. He wins that little battle. It's 52 for 3.
This is a crucial little spell from Hardik. As Hardik gets hit, there'll be a lot of pressure on Surya. Then that eases the pressure on Surya Kumar. He'd then have, or even go to a Rinku, which he did in that Pakistan game, Arshdeep and Varun. But the other 8, he's got to make sure Dubey, Washington and Hardik. And
one the surface just to the one side. Has had a couple of good games.
And so far it's looked like a pitch, Temba, where if you just speaking to the...
Assessing out the
With that DK as well, I mean, I got another 5-10 overs, then that projects longer. They're able to stretch this partnership. Anything is possible in terms of that target score.
Him with the bouncers, and the bilateral happened between South Africa.
Yep, teams used a lot against him.
He's working on his bat swing, and it comes very naturally. The ball goes a long way just because of the Africa having such a natural, beautiful swing again.
It is 56 for 3.
And I must have has done really well consistently. Not only that he has been to the stumps, always targeting the stumps. And Varun has been solid, and as we say, that's a massive 6 there. Varun keeping it on the stumps, but Miller saying, okay, let me show you how far this can travel.
Yeah, that was right there in his arc, Miller. We know what he can do with those step hits there. Wasn't really
In play makes it so much harder for the batter. It's almost he's top of the charts in the bowling.
Very nicely played. Yet again, placement so important here. Just a little bit of width.
a little bit more invention that from Brevis, giving himself some room.
That's a shot he is known for. There's almost that no-look 6. Head down and through the ball.
This is outstanding batting from Brevis and Miller. 50 of the partnership comes up. They were struggling at 20 for 3, and this partnership